Hi guys, right, we're back with another Theros Beyond Death collector booster opening. So let's see what we've got in this one. So let's open this up and see just where we are. Let's move that knife out of the way. Okay, looking good. Very, very neat box. So let's see what we get. Yep, very, very neat little package. Right, let's move those to the side and then see just what we can open with these. So, let's have a look. Oh, that's torn it. So we've got a couple of commons shinies in the first slot. So let's see what we've got with these. Got the shinies there with a little land. Yep, looking good. And then we come to the uncommons. A couple of neat little uncommons. So move the commons to there. A couple of lands. Move those up. Then we have Elspeth's Devotee. Plus a... Ooh, I just noticed the Ancient. So with Arasta, the Endless Web. Looking very, very nice. There's a showcase. And then we've got a Nyx Bloom Ancient. Very, very nice. So then we've got Renata, Called to the Hunt. And then Thassa, Deep Dwelling, plus a Satyr. Move those up. That's looking quite good. So we've got one mythic so far. Let's move the lands out the way. Let's check the next box. Let's see just what we've got. So yeah, one pack, one nice mythic. Couple of foil commons, another land, two, and then shore, so three more commons. Then we have Staggering Insights, another rare. So we've got this showcase. Let's put a showcase up there. Staggering Insight and Enemy of Enlightenment. So Enemy of Enlightenment gets -1/-1 for each card in your opponent's hand. So the more cards they've got, I had someone play this against me and it just died immediately the other day, which was not good for them. So yeah, let's put those couple of lands over. Then we have Deathbellow Warcry. Search your library for up to 4 Manticore creature cards with different names. Put them into the battlefield and shuffle your library. Okay, interesting. Then we've got Ashok's Erasure showcase, very nice, flashing out. We then have Setsun Champion, another showcase. Constellation, when an enchantment enters the battlefield, put under your control, put a +1 counter on the champion and draw a card. So that's quite nice. So that's a rare showcase. We have 2 uncommon, the Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea, and Daxos, Blessed of the Sea. So put those there, and a human soldier with a goat. So let's see what we've got next. Yeah, looking quite good. I really do like the art on these. The packs are very fun, but they seem to break up quite a bit. So, common and a land, a couple more commons, all shinies, very, very nice. So Nyx Herd, another Staggering Insight. Eutropia, the twice favoured. Now this is really, really nice. Constant legendary creature, 2/2 for 3 mana. Constellation, when enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1 counter on target creature. That creature gains flying until the end of the turn, and a nice foil shiny, and that's an uncommon. So Field of Ruin, very, very nice. Sacrifice it. Destroy target non-basic land, and the foil shiny, very, very nice. Couple of nice foils, common there, and ooh, Labyrinth of Scipios, rare showcase, very, very nice. I do like that. Then we have, let's have a look, Elspeth Conquers Death. Exile target permanent and opponent controls. We converted mana cost 3 or greater. Stage 1. Then non-creature spells your opponent control cast cost 2 more to cast until your next turn. So basically you can slow them down. So you exile something, then slow them down, and then you return a creature or planeswalker from your battlefield, from the graveyard onto the battlefield with a +1 loyalty. So that's quite nice. That's another rare. Then we've got Renata, Call to the Hunt, and Daxos, Blessed by the Sun again, and another human token with a wall. So let's have a look at the next, see what we're doing. So this is looking quite good. So a couple of, I do like the Karametra's Blessing. That's quite a neat. Target creature gets +2/+2 till the end of the turn. If it's an enchantment creature or enchantment, if it's an enchanted creature or enchantment creature, it also gains hexproof and indestructible. Very, very nice. So we'll plonk that there. Next one, Cursor, Return to Nature, Mischievous Chimera, then Alirius Enraptured. So create a token, and it comes in basically a reflection token. Very nice. Couple of lands. Oh, let's have a look. Elspeth. Oh, that's nice. Elspeth, Undaunted Hero, legendary planeswalker. Elspeth for 2, but a +1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. -2, search your library and or graveyard for a card named Sunlit Hoplite, and put it into the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. -8, until the end of the turn, creatures you control gain flying, and get +X/+X, where X is your devotion to white. So that's got a very good devotion thing. So let's put that up there as a mythic. And rare, another Woe Strider. Very nice. So that's another showcase with Strider. Crone Wall. Now, another rare. So, we'll gain control of target creature for as long as the wall remains on the battlefield. So basically you've got 3 turns unless they disenchant it. So that's actually pretty nice. So you gain control of target creature. Until the next turn, creatures your opponent controls attack each turn, each combat if able, and each tap creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. So you get them to tap, get them to attack, and then they potentially destroy themselves as well, which is quite nice. 2 common, sorry, 2 uncommon, shiny, 1 shiny, but all showcase. So the Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea, and Daxos. Satyr, which has got a Kraken on the back of it, an 8/8 Kraken token. That's the first time I've had one of those. That's pretty nice. Wow, that is a nice token. So let's see what we've got in the next pack. These are looking very, very nice. I'm loving the showcase, loving the art, and I've got a particular thing. I really like tokens as well. So Lampad of Death's Vigil, Swamp, Triton, a couple of other little commons coming through, Sage of Mysteries, Banishing Light, Forest in a Swamp. Then we have Iron-Scale Hydra. Comes in for creature with dead, deal combat damage to with the Hydra, prevent that damage and put a +1 counter on the Hydra. So if it gets damaged, it actually gets bigger, which is nice. Then we've got 2 hounds. Oh, very nice. Wow, okay, so 1 showcase hound, put that up there, and normal foil hound, put that down there. And then we have Clothis, God of Destiny, mythic. Ouch, this is really, really nice. So, indestructible. It's a legendary enchantment creature god. 1 colourless red-green. Indestructible as long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7. Clothis isn't a creature. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target creature card from a graveyard. If it was a land, add red or green. Otherwise, gain 2 life, and Clothis deals 2 damage to each opponent, which is pretty nice. And then we got an uncommon, Anjax, Hardened to the Forge, token, and a wolf. Very, very nice. That's actually a gorgeous looking wolf with the extra stylization on. Very, very nice. So the last of this one side, half of the box, it's looking pretty good. I'm liking the pulls we're getting so far. So a couple of commons, Traveler's Amulet, Heliod's Pilgrim, Witness Tomorrow, Sage of Mysteries as an uncommon. So whenever enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. So it's getting you closer to having more things in your graveyard, drawing cards, and then being able to flash things back. So that's quite nice. Manticore, a couple of lands. Let's have a look. Okay, Ashok's Forerunner. Human Wizard Flash. When Ashok's Forerunner enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Ashok. Sculptor of Fears. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle and search your library this way. Shuffle it. So that's pretty nice. Ooh, I do like the shadow spear I've just noticed underneath. So Allure of the Unknown. Sorcery. So showcase sorcery, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. An opponent exiles a non-hand card from them, so one of the 6, and you get the rest into your hand. So 6, they get the best, you get all the rest. So it's a bit of a tricky one, could be interesting. Put the showcase up there, and then we have the Shadow Spear, gorgeous. So it's a foil extended art showcase. Very, very, very nice. So, equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink. Permanent your opponent controls lose hexproof and indestructible until the end of the turn. Equip 2. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Put that up there because I really like that. Then we've got Timurit, chosen from death, and Renata, Call to the Hunter. Shiny Renata and a standard showcase. Token with a spider. So that's halfway through the box. I think they're looking pretty good. So let's have a quick review of where we are. Woe Strider, Elspeth, a couple of shinies. The next Blue Ancient, I'm liking the look of this. Trample. If you tap a permanent for mana, it produces triple. Well, three times that much mana instead. It's a 5/5 for 7. Elemental, very nice. Oops. Very, very nice. Yeah, I like the look of those so far. So let's get the next one open. See just where we are. But I'm really, really liking this. So land and Nyxborn Brute. Then we've got the Sea God Scorn. Nyx Herald and Chainweb Arachnia. Another Field of Ruin, Mountain Island, Underworld Sentinel. Okay, we've got a Temple coming up. So Underworld Sentinel. Whenever Underworld Sentinel attacks, exile target creature card from your graveyard. When it dies, put all exile cards into the battlefield. That's quite nice. I like that. So it's a nice little rare. Temple of Abandon. Showcase. Yep. Red and green Scry. I like the art on that. Then we have Nylea's Intervention. Sorcery, choose one, reveal, search your library and put X lands into play on top of your, into your hand, and then shuffle your library. So basically you can go for any amount of mana you want into your hand. So very nice card draw, card advantage, and thinning down your deck to get to the other good cards. Or it deals twice X damage to each creature with flying. Yeah, I quite like that. Then we have the Chrome War, gain control like we saw before. Renata Caught the Hunt, and a Human Soldier token with a Pegasus. That's looking pretty good. So let's see where we are next. Very, very nice. I'm really liking these showcase, and they're also foily. So we go through these. We'll check out the commons at another point. Triumph of Anax, Sea God Scorn, and Commanding Presence. With Anax, Hardened in the Forge. His power is equal to your devotion to red. It's a X3. Yep, not bad at all. Forest and Mountain, another Elspeth. Oh, wow. Okay, you probably just noticed the showcased Nyx. So Elspeth, Mythic, Undaunted Hero, which we saw earlier. And then we have Nyx Lotus. Enters tapped, choose a colour, add an amount of mana of that colour equal to your devotion to that colour. Showcase legendary artifact. Very nice. Storm's Wrath. Oh, I've just noticed something big underneath. Don't know what that is. Right, Storm's Wrath deals 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. 2 colours, 2 red. And then we got a Calyx Showcase. Mythic. Very, very nice. So, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You have for +1. Reveal an enchantment from among them and put that card into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. -3. exile target creature or enchantment you don't control until target enchantment you control leaves the battlefield. And I've seen these being played, so you exile something and basically you can start piling their things underneath one of your enchantments. Very, very tricky. And then return -7, return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Very, very, very nice. Then we've got Ajax Hardened to the Forge. Now, power is equal to your devotion to red. Showcase. Foil Human Soldier with a goat. We are getting some really, really good pulls this pack, this box. Very, very nice. Very impressive. Come on. Now I'm not going to try to break them. So, a couple of commons. Put them to the side. Scipios Maze Warden. He gets +1/-1 until the end of the turn. Whenever another creature becomes the target of an ability of land you control named Labyrinth of Scipios, you can work with the Labyrinth. Okay, you have Scipios Maze Warden fight that creature. Oh, that's very interesting. Triumph of Annex. Till the end of the turn, target creature gains Trample and X, where X is the number of law counters. So that's the first 3 turns. And then turn 4, target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't. Very nice. Destiny Spinner. Heliod's Punishment. Couple of lands. And then we have Tree Shaker Chimera. 5 and 2 green. All creatures able to block the Tree Shaker do so. When Tree Shaker Chimera dies, draw 3 cards. So it's an 8/5 for 7. 3 heads are better than 1. Wow. Looking good. Oh, okay. So Archon of Sun's Grace. Rare flying lifelink. 2 and 2 white. Archon creature. Flying lifelink Pegasus. Creatures you control have lifelink. Constellation. When enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 Pegasus token. And this is gorgeous showcase. Ooh. So, Protean Thaumaturge. Showcase foil rare. Constellation. So it's a 1/1 for 2 for one colourless and a blue. Whenever enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may have the Thaumaturge become a copy of another target creature, except that it maintains this ability. So every time an enchantment comes in, it can copy it. That's really nice. So then Timorel chosen from death. Oh, so 2 different versions. Well, we've got the showcase and the standard. Very nice. Satyr with a Pegasus to go with the Pegasus one we had earlier. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, we're getting some good little pulls. So we'll put these commons to the side for now. Minions return. Flash. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Oh, I like that. And flash speed. Hateful Eidolon. Lifelink. So it's 1 mana for a 1/2. Whenever enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you controlled that was attached to it. I love how shiny these all are. They're just gorgeous. Couple of lands. Oh, okay. So we've got Ashiok, Sculptor of Fears, which works with the other card from earlier. Very, very nice. So draw a card. So it comes out with 4, and you +2. Draw a card. Each player puts the top 2 cards of the library into their graveyard. -5. Put target creature card from your graveyard into the battlefield under your control. -11. Gain control of all creatures target opponent controls. Ouch, that's a bad boy. And some mythic. Oh, okay. This is a nice little showcase. So 2 and 2 generic, 2 red. We have Elemental Giant. When Tectonic Giant attacks or becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, choose one. It deals 3 damage to each opponent, or exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until the end of your turn. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. It comes out as a 3/4 anyway for 4 mana. That's very nice. And then we've got another Archon, this time a foily Archon of Sun's Grace. Flying, lifelink, Pegasus creatures you control have lifelink. So we've had a look at that. And then we have a couple of other showcases. Renata, Standard, and Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea. Caliphate Power equal to your devotion to blue. Creatures and enchantments you control have spells your opponents cast that target this permanent costs 1 more to cast, and it's an X3. Whereas Renata, Call to the Hunt, legendary enchantment creature, X3 for 2 generic, 2 green, and the power is equal to your devotion to green. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, so it boosts everything you've got coming in. Human soldier with a reflection. 2 more packs. Looking very, very good. So let's get to the uncommons to start. Minions Return, which we looked at just now. Hero of the Winds. 3 and 1 white. We have a human soldier flying 1/4. When you cast a spell that targets it, creatures you control get +1/+0 till the end of the turn, which isn't too bad. Couple of mana, and we have Grasping Giant, rare 5/7 for 5 and a white. Very nice. Vigilance, when it becomes blocked by a creature, exile that creature until Grasping Giant leaves the battle. So it doesn't even have to, it's just anything blocks it and it's exiled. I like that. Ooh, Nylea's Intervention. X2 green, and Showcase, we've had a look at this previously. Very, very nice. Oh, another Shadow Spear. Oh, I like this a lot. Foil legendary artifact. Very, very nice. Timrit, Calls the Dead. 2 and a black, but the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may exile a creature or enchantment. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature. So this would work well on the zombie deck. Very nice. So that's the first 2 turns, and then the third you gain X life and scry, where X is the number of zombies you control. Very. Ooh, okay. So twin rares. Actually, this is a mythic. Ooh, so foil. Showcase. Well, this is just lovely. So foil my voice is gone. I've completely lost it. So Clothes, God of Destiny. 1 red and green. Indestructible. Devotion to red and green. That's just gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. Wow. And we have a zombie to go with the other one we pulled just now. And the final pack. I'm really liking this pack, this box opening. Very, very nice. Wow. Planes, got a couple of other cards. We'll see what we got to the uncommons. Theros Band Brawler. 4 double green. It's a 4/4. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Not bad. Impending Doom. 2 in a red. Enchantment. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and attacks each combat if able. When it dies, it deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. So it deals damage to you, but it turns something really, really big. Okay, Swimming in Nightmares. Nightmare Merfolk. 2 and a blue. We have it's a 1/4. Swimming Nightmares get +3/+0 as long as there are 10 or more cards in a single graveyard. It can't be blocked as long as you control an Ashiok Planeswalker. Very interesting. Another Protean Thaumaturge. 1/1. Showcase. Put that up there. And then let's have a look. Gallia of the Endless Dance. So foil, haste, satyr, and red-green. Haste. Other satyrs you control get +1/+1. So it's a lord for satyrs and have haste. When you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may discard a card at random. If you do, draw 2 cards. Very nice. Anjax Hardened the Forge. Legendary enchantment. Yep. Demigod. And the final one we have at Kraken. So, let's see how we did with this. Let's put the rares on one pile. Or mythics and rares, mythic, showcase, rare, mythic showcase, rare, mythic, rare showcase, I mean mythic, foil, rare, showcase rare, showcase rare, showcase rare, sort of showcase shiny mythic, showcase rare, showcase rare, mythic, showcase rare, showcase rare, showcase rare, and a shiny, a foily mythic Nyx Bloom Ancient. Very, very, very nice. So I don't think we did too badly with it. So thank you for watching, guys. I'm the Gaming Bear, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. See ya.